Beauty Boosters, it's DNP Anisa. I'm a doctorally prepared nurse practitioner and I specialize in cosmetic injectables. I practice here in Newport Beach. I own my own medical spa called Beauty Boost Med Spa. And I've heard all your guys' questions every time we go on TikTok Live, we post on Instagram, all the comments, all the DMs, and I'm here to answer the 3 things I wish I would have known prior to getting into cosmetic injectables and 3 things I think you should know prior to getting into cosmetic injectables. So let's get started. So the first thing that I wish I would have known prior to getting into this specialty is that you actually don't need any bedside experience. I think in our nursing programs and even nurse practitioner programs, they highly encourage you to do bedside nursing, whereas you actually don't need to have that at all. What you do need, however, is a good understanding of facial anatomy and attending all the courses with cosmetic injectables in order to be a strong injector. Which actually ties into the second thing I wish I would have known is taking facial anatomy and facial assessment very seriously prior to you injecting. Luckily, I had some experience in plastic surgery where I was able to assist plastic surgeons in the operating room doing facelifts, but I wish I took the time to really understand where certain vessels, nerves, artery, and fat pads were prior to injecting. However, if you don't have this opportunity to work in plastic surgery, there are amazing cadaver courses that I really think you should take advantage of prior to injecting, just so you are a safe injector and a beautiful injector giving great results. The last thing I wish I would have known is truly how demanding this schedule can be for aesthetic nursing. Not only do you have to see on average anywhere between 8 to 15 patients, at least in my practice, but you always have to be on even after hours. I'm chronically getting messages in our office line, direct messages, knowing if a certain reaction is expected and also knowing when to address it. So you're really never off the clock. You're still on your feet, still interacting with patients, and most importantly, you are dealing with their beauty and their vanity. So this is not a field that you come to if you are burnt out from the hospital and want an easier job. This is something that you will actually have to work longer hours and have a little more stress and heartburn on your chest, but it's all worth it. Now on to my 3 pieces of advice for aspiring injectors. Number 1, while everything sounds amazing when you are getting into the cosmetic injectable space, it's really important not to overdo it yourself. For example, don't try everything on the menu. Really preserve your own beauty, understand what each procedure does, and make sure that you are relatable to the patient when it comes to enhancing your beauty, not overdoing it. I love how I call my business Beauty Boost Med Spa because you really should be just boosting your beauty, not augmenting it. This is why people come here, is because we are very unique at preserving your natural beauty and your own style, your own look. We are not changing anything here. This is why we are ranked #1 on Yelp, #1 in Orange County and LA, and I am considered top 100 injectors in America. The second tip of advice is really understanding the product before injecting the patient. It's really important to know the rheology of the product that you are injecting, the molecule, and how it's going to suit your patient. Really look at them, determine the best plan, the best strategy before you're just jumping into the injection and following what the patient is telling you to treat. Remember, you are the specialist when it comes to enhancing beauty, or how we say boosting beauty, not theirs. So make sure that you really understand how to treat it and to give them the best and most safe result. The last piece of advice I have is to continue to build community, not competition. There is enough business to go around, so in the instance that you come across a patient that does not have the same result that you were expecting, it's important to lean on a colleague to come in and assess the patient and really figure out a game plan. This is also very helpful when it comes to adverse events and really understanding how to treat it and really relying on someone else's eye and expertise to better treat the patient. That's all for me. If you guys like these type of videos and you found that this is very helpful, please let me know. If you have any questions, drop a comment below. I'm happy to answer anything and everything. And just remember, we are here to boost your beauty, not augment it.